Are you tired of spending your money on yo-yo diets? Whether you have 10 pounds or 200 pounds to lose, the Serotonin Plus weight loss program can be your solution. Here with more is Dr. Robert Posner to tell us exactly how this year will be the year of change, right? Why do we all try in the beginning of the year to do the weight loss thing, and then by this time we've already fallen off the wagon, we've gained all the weight back, or we haven't lost any at all? What's the problem?
Yeah, Sonia, the old New Year's resolution. The issue here is that people need to not look at weight loss as a diet, but it's a lifestyle change and behavior modification. But too often we're looking at this as a diet. So a diet means a start date and then an end date. And what we do when we go on our diet is we'll decrease the amount of carbohydrates, exercise more, and then we lose weight. But when then we reach our goal, diet's over, back to old behavior patterns. I see. So you have to think of it not as sort of a construction project in your house, start date, end date. That makes a lot of sense. This is a whole change. We're moving our house. That's how I'm going to start looking at it, because I'm one of these people who needs to drop a couple of pounds. So what do you suggest? I mean, you said carbohydrates, and now I'm immediately thinking of a baked potato. So that's part of that behavior modification? Yeah, what often derails a person's weight loss efforts, especially females, is the cravings for carbohydrates. It has a chemical explanation actually involving a really interesting chemical in the brain called serotonin. And if you can balance the serotonin levels in the body, a person doesn't crave carbohydrates as much and can follow a prudent dietary plan. So is this what's called medical advised weight loss? Is that what you're talking about? Sure. When it comes to weight loss, there's a lot of things that people can do over the counter. They can purchase prepackaged meal plans. They can buy pills off the internet, but those have pretty much zero chance of long-term weight control. Why? Well, a medical weight loss program can provide, first and foremost, a medical jump start to ensure aggressive results. Because psychologically, Sonia, when people can see an aggressive amount of weight loss pretty quickly, they feel empowered and they'll continue with their efforts. And if you give them some medications and some supplements that work to reduce carbohydrate cravings and increase metabolism, a person will be successful in their weight loss efforts. So what do you recommend? Dr. Posner, what should I do? What's the first step? Today's going to be the day I change. It's going to be my start date for a new life. So how should I start? Don't feel bad about reaching out for help. Sometimes people feel awkward thinking they could do it on their own, but most people can't. Hence the reason why 68% of our country is overweight. At our program, we provide the medical jump start that ensures the really rapid results, but at the same time, we provide behavior modification guidance, and then, very importantly, support when the program's finished. Can you tell me exactly what that means? Like, is there a magic pill? Right, there is no magic pill. Now, in our Serotonin Plus program, we have a patented oral serotonin supplement that helps reduce the cravings for carbohydrates. But we combine that with a dietary plan based on real food, not the shakes and bars and prepackaged meals. I can go to the grocery store. Absolutely. And you go out to restaurants and eat the types of foods you like, but yet we're teaching you how to do it in the right proportion, and then we give you the supplement, the serotonin supplement, to help stave off those carbohydrate cravings. Because it goes back to what you were saying. If this is a diet, and there's a start date and an end date, and I'm on shakes and all of those things, once I get off of that and I'm eating real food again, it all sort of creeps on. I don't want to be eating shakes for the rest of my life, right? Yeah, and people do not. And that's why the recidivism rates for those type of programs is pretty much 100%. Whereas in a medical program like our Serotonin Plus program, people lose the weight and keep the weight off. So for folks who are listening to you and they're saying, like, okay, I want to get on board on this, what can you offer them right now? Well, actually, if somebody's watching the show is interested, we're willing to give them a 10% discount just by mentioning the show if they give us a call. But we have a website, it's spdiet.com, which has lots of videos. We have a great Facebook page that explains the program. And right now, Sonia, we're growing rapid fire. We're now in 15 states and growing. We're basically teaching other doctors around the country how to bring health and wellness to their patients the right way. So let's go back for a second. What is serotonin? What is it? Is that the sunlight thing that we're supposed to get? We're supposed to get better sleep if we take serotonin? What is it? Sure. Serotonin is a very fascinating brain chemical. Imbalance of serotonin has been linked to depression, anxiety, PMS symptoms, but also carbohydrate cravings. And what we have owned a patent on is a natural serotonin supplement that helps reduce the carb cravings, but then we get the ancillary benefits of serotonin enhancement. Does it work for men also? Absolutely. Even though women have more serotonin in balanced states than men, men still certainly know what it's like to crave carbohydrates.
How many carbs do you eat, Dr. Posner?
I follow pretty high protein, but I also have carbs in my dietary plan because I do take my serotonin supplement. I've probably been the person on it longest, but I also exercise every day. It gives me lots of energy.
Okay. Dr. Posner is telling us that there's no magic pill. Darn, we all knew it anyway. Well, we'll get right on that, and we'll give out a try for a new life and a new physique.
And that's what it's all about, the behavior modification with a medical jump start.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Dr. Posner.
Thanks a lot, Sonia. I appreciate that.
More Let's Talk Live's coming up. Stick with us right here.